ready for the final round in Top Fuel.
And I have a feeling we may have saved the very best for last. Gary Ormsby, the #1 on his car. Well, that tells the history of his last season. He is the Winston champion against Joe Amato, the man he stole the #1 from, Big Daddy.
And who finished #2 last year. So this is a race of races. You know, Joe Amato, he wants to win this race. There's no love lost between these two drivers. You know, when you run that heated a competition over a whole year's period of time, it gets very difficult to be real friendly.
And Ormsby would love to have Amato's lane, but he lost lane choice in that encounter with Shirley Muldowney when he had to get off the power. Ormsby the last to stage. It is Ormsby away first. But Amato, with a racket-sounding engine, still wins it at 5:05. 275 to Ormsby's 5:11. Joe Amato is your champion. Don is at the starting line with the crew chief.
Heck of a job there, Tim.
It always feels good to be in the winner's circle. My guys did a great job, and Joe is being part of this crew. He's just a real good driver. We enjoy this kind of stuff.
Well, we know you've had a hard time getting adapted to all these new rules, but it seems to be coming around.
Well, sooner or later, the cream will come to the top. Thank you.
Good luck.
So Tim Richards goes down to join Joe Amato. Notice Gary Ormsby's car. He was again deep stage.
He took a tremendous starting line advantage. He was ready for Joe Amato, but that clutch combination of that pneumatic timers was just a little bit much. Beard hasn't quite got the handle on that yet. Amato was losing pistons, but he still got to the end first.
Well, this championship final was won by the team that best managed their horsepower. It hooked up all the way down to a 5:05, Joe.
Steve, what can I say? You know, it's been a couple months here. It's a pleasure to bring our new team, Valvoline Top Fuel Dragster, into the final here. You know, Mr. Gasket, Joe Ruck is up there in the suite there looking on, and he's one of our sponsors, Keystone, Key Parts. We've got a lot of sponsors, a lot of people help the car.
Tell me about the race itself.
Well, it was Gary Ormsby's always leaves the line good, so you know it was going to be an exciting.
Yet again.
I'm sure of that, but you know, Timmy said we got to just go for it. You hope the track was good. They tried to put the motor on a little extra power and step it up in the final, and you know, we just was hoping that we had enough, and my job was to get off at least even when we were close. See, everybody gets confused with this deep stage and stuff. Everybody has to get that straightened out. But, you know, the car went out and it shook just a tweak, but it went right down the track. You know, and we were side by side, and all I kept hoping is, because it was starting to drift a little, it went out of the center line a little bit, and I tried to just make it, you know, keep it straight so get the maximum performance. And I didn't really know if I won for sure. It was that close.
So much for Joe Amato having to have a red car to win.
Well, you know, this team Valvoline red, white, and blue car, they call me Captain America. Hopefully it'll bring us a lot of luck. You know, we're real happy to be involved with Valvoline. They've got a good Say No to Drugs program, and it's a nice company, and we're a real pleasure to be here.
Again, congratulations. Look out, Top Fuel. Amato will be tough all season long.
Joe Amato may be on his way to another winning year as he shakes hands with Gary Ormsby.